So today we are here with Fabio Vannozzi, and he started his career in 1978 with mime and pantomime with Lydia Biondi in Rome. And in 1979 he moved to Paris with his neutral mask performance with Philippe Blanchard. And in 84 he got into mask construction with Paul Stein in Paris. And he was also involved in theater with Romeo and Juliet, which is a play by Shakespeare. And also he has performed in opera with various directors and like a lot of Italian directors to be specific, with also appearing in a Bollywood movie called Jan, and also a performance which was directed by Woody Allen. So I would want to now ask from him, so what made you get into like mime?
So I began to study mime for a strange story, because when I was younger, I had an accident with a car. I had to stay a lot of time without to speak, and began to express with a movement with my. So, and I discovered that the mime is a kind of art.
Yes.
So, and began to try to study with a different teacher. So I have not say that the most important teacher that were with who I studied.
Yes, you can mention that. Yes.
Has been Etienne de Croo.
Okay.
He has been the father of the dramatic corporal mime, a new kind of mime, something much interior, like the mime of Marcel Marceau. It's a philosophy of life, a philosophy of body. So it has been very, very interesting, changing many things in my life.
So, like, as you said that you were always more into expressing yourself with physical movements, and that kind of like made you get into this whole thing of miming. And also, like, I would want to ask you, like, as you said, there was a philosophy behind it.
Yeah.
So, what is your personal connect with the philosophical side of it?
My connected with philosophy, you know, when you begin to know yourself, you have to find one direction, two direction, three direction, and you go to explore all this kind of direction. At the end, you find the direction that you feel better for you.
Okay, so like this is what makes you feel better.
Yeah.
So, and like I would want to also ask you, like being like working with so many people, like what did you learn and how things have evolved, like from the time when you started in '78 till now?
What I don't know, I don't understand much.
Yeah, like how you feel things have changed over the years from you started till now.
I changed many things in my life. And when you begin to look at the other people, and you look how they walk, how they move, you can find something of their personality.
Yes.
And you begin to know the people.
Yes.
This is the other side of this profession. Well, you can know many different things, and you keep this kind for put yours inside for one way you play some character. I have seen that man moving this way. Yes, the man I has this kind of character.
So, and any thoughts on commedia dell'arte, like?
Commedia dell'arte, for me, is the first important kind of theater.
Yes.
Because in commedia dell'arte, you can find all the archetype of different people, and all the theater coming after. And also the movie, we can find that character of that mask. It's like, I don't know, the Latin language for the Italian literature.
Yes.
I don't know if for you it was like a classic dance
Yes.
for the ballet.
Yes.
It's really important.
Yes. So, like, you think like that has a very important impact on the Italian culture and the way things evolved in Italy, like Commedia dell'arte.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, any particular pieces that you love performing?
So I feel myself near Arlecchino.
Okay, Latino.
But Arlecchino is also an acrobat. I am old now. I'm an old Arlecchino.
Okay.
Sometimes I play this character. So there is a strange piece for the many pieces. It's called the Angry of Arlecchino. And he say, I'm so angry that I'm getting old from anger.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
this is,
So, like, can you perform a little bit of Latino for the audience? Just.
I went to the back, I went to the front, I back on left, I back on the right, I back upstairs, I back upstairs. I didn't find nothing to eat. I am so hungry that I could eat enough biryani to feed a regiment.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Yes, and I can see that you love sailing, fencing, and horse riding.
Yes, I like also sailing, also riding. It's in the past, so I'm an older sailor also.
Yes, and also, like, what would you say to all the young actors who want to pursue something like this?
So, in my country, mime or physical theater, in this moment, it is not followed.
Yes.
Follow. In France, it's a tradition.
Yes.
So you find many different school and different many young, in Paris, especially coming from all the world
Yes.
to study with this kind of mime, especially.
Yes.
So one of my friends, we were schoolboy together with Mr. De Croo. When Mr. De Croo died, he inherited his school and still have this new school, traditional De Croo.
Okay. So, like, you would want, like, people in India to pick this up and, like, experiment?
So, the guys that I've seen in this workshop, I've seen very interested.
Yes.
But for the others, no, I don't know.
Yes, but you were also excited to teach them and, like, be present in the moment.
Yeah.
So, like, with that being said, like, would you ever mention anything about working in Hindi movies or with Woody Allen? Like, what was your experience in film?
So, I play in the movie with many important Italian directors,
Yes.
like Pupi Avati,
Yes.
Liliana Cavani,
Yeah, Cavani. Yeah.
Paolo Virzi.
Yeah. Someone Gregoretti.
Gregoretti, I work with him in the opera.
Okay.
He has been a director in the opera also. But with Woody Allen, I worked in the opera in Teatro La Scala in Milan.
Okay.
And I have had a solist part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, you enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
And, like, any fond memories from that time, like anything that is still etched in your memory, like of performing?
What I saw, sorry, repeat.
Like any fond memory, like which is any performance that has stuck with you?
Yeah, I mean, performance build some experience.
Yes.
Experience, all of our experience.
So, with that being said, we would end this conversation with Fabio Vannozzi, and it was wonderful. And can you just tell the audience, in your own Latino way, that thank you for watching.
Thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you.